If your circle of knowledge is the same circle that you had when you were growing your wealth, and you never grew past that, and you never left that circle to go seek more knowledge, then yes, you will have certain problems.
What do you think is the the biggest frustration with the ultra high net worth individuals and their capital gains tax problems? Like, what do you think what do you think is the biggest problem?
Yeah, the circle that they're in. It's all about who's in your circle of knowledge, right? If your circle of knowledge is the same circle that you had when you were growing your wealth, and you never grew past that, and you never left that circle to go seek more knowledge, then yes, you will have certain problems, because there's what they call the informed and the uninformed. I always say this: America is the best tax haven in the world. A lot of people look at me like, what? We paying? No, this country is so good. That's why I love America, man, because I don't know why people complain all day long. I said, go leave it outside and see what's going on. First off, the first thing when you know a country is strong, right, is the amount of money the US government spends on defense.
Yeah.
Just that alone should give you peace of mind, knowing there ain't no bomb coming in here, somebody bombing you. Why? So people, so I just sit and watch. I'm a immigrant from Africa. I came here, so I know how they treat how people roll over there. But coming in and becoming a citizen, I just love the country, and I understand the fact that, listen, if you put your mind to the ground and you work hard and you do what you're supposed to do and you learn the system, then a lot of doors open up for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's I was talking to another friend of mine on the show the other day, and he was saying that, like, it's like 4 pages in the whole IRS code that's like actual like tax, what you got to pay, and then the other 12 million pages or whatever it is like all about incentives on how to do business and not have to pay them. So it's just a shift in the mindset, right? Like, yeah, we don't want to pay taxes, right? That we don't have to pay. I'm okay with paying the taxes I'm obligated to paying, of course, right? Like, we just want to make sure they're being good stewards of our resources, of course. But there's a lot of incentives out there and a lot of different ways that you can play the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the tax code is huge, but again, the same people that wrote the code also wrote a loophole to the code, right? So there's always that. So the key is not to pay taxes. Yeah, you want to pay your fair share of taxes. We just don't want to be giving away tips.
Right.
If I go to a restaurant, they told me, and they make it easy. You look on the receipt, they tell you, okay, your tip is 20%, 15%. It's up to you. If you want to give 40%, the waitress ain't gonna say, well, you overpaid, right, and give you back your money, right? She's not gonna do that. She'll say thank you, and you're like, man, why is she thanking me so much? Well, because you.
I've never heard it explained that way, and it's brilliant, and I'm taking it for sure. It's tips. We don't want to be paying tips, just our bill.
Yeah, just pay what you're supposed to pay, man.
They didn't serve us that great.
Yeah, exactly. So and the IRS is a collection agency. That's who they are. They collect money. So in 1913, when the IRS the taxes was introduced to America, they introduced 2 tax systems, basically a system for the wealthy and a system for everyone else. But the wealthy that they introduced a system for, you got to be informed,
right?
Not the uninformed wealth. The uninformed wealthy are the ones that are looking for Cayman Island escapes and offshore banking and spending all this money to go outside the country to go put money. The ones that are informed keep the money right in the United States. And a lot of other wealthy families from all over the world, they bring their money to the US. And a lot of people have no clue. That's why America, the security is tight. Just think about it. If you have all your money in your house right now, how much security are you going to have outside your door? A lot.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea, because I've talked to a bunch of different people who are deploying strategies to go to Puerto Rico and that type of thing, and just transferring funds, and the strategy doesn't suck. you know,
Yeah.
from you know what they got going on. But I mean, it's definitely a different animal altogether. So